Now, I'm not saying like I hate these content creators or like I even want them to stop what they are doing or say, but this is just me personally. Like, I just wish like they would have said nothing about certain gameplay methods in a Dead by Daylight. Because like there are certain gameplay methods that like only longtime players or like gifted people know or will know about Dead by Daylight if they play long enough, or like they're just that good at the game. And honestly, there are some things I wish people just wouldn't spread. It's like the creation of the Brazen Bull. I know it's an exaggeration, but more of the point is it's some things to me I wish like should not be brought into existence, if that makes sense. That's kind of the theme. Some things I wish would never have been brought into existence. But this is just me personally, and I don't hate them. I don't think they should even stop what they're doing. I just wish there's certain gameplay things that make things miserable for everybody. And if it's making if your video is gonna make things miserable for anybody, then like I just wish like nothing would have been said, because sometimes in life it's better to say nothing than something. But like a lot of young people don't learn that. But I was different though. But anyways, and like I said, I understand stuff like gameplay, strategies, like you're exposing a glitch. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm more talking about the strategies that like break the game or make it miserable for everybody. That's what I'm really talking about, and like that's what kind of sucks to me. And I know some people are gonna call this like anaconda evidence, but I have been playing Dead by Daylight until 679,000 iridescent shards, and like that took me like a year or years to get that. But I did notice a change in gameplay when playing this game throughout the years when I'm out, because I'm trying to get my goal of 1 million iridescent shards. And that is when he made a video talking about tunneling, and about how when a survivor is out of the game, it's harder for the other survivors to win because there are less people doing the gens, and like they're healing, and like it makes sense, right? And to me, the game never really felt the same after that to me. And I felt like tunneling became even more widespread because now people know exactly why tunneling is such a good strategy. And now I do know before 2024, we used to know that tunneling and camping, like those were strong strategies, but we didn't know exactly why it was so strong. And it's a content creator with millions of followers who play Dead by Daylight. He pretty much gave everybody the blueprint, and like I don't blame him for this, and like I understand why he did it. I just wish like why did you share this? But like, and like, it became even worse after that, which is why it's funny. But anyways, and like, I honestly wish nothing would have been said, because to me the game feels miserable now. And even before that, like Solo Survivor, it wasn't that fun to me, I'm not gonna lie, because of random teams or just certain things that go wrong. Maybe you do, your teammates do, then like they ruin the game for everybody. It's just a frustrating experience playing solo, or even with friends, because like if someone messes up, you lose the game. It's just not fun. And like it just makes a match feel stressful. But now, like after people know why tunneling and camping is so strong, it honestly feels miserable. And when Survivor actually became unplayable to me personally, it was when Spook and Jukes, he made a video about how he doesn't regret slugging survivors or something like that. And that was honestly, that's when I quit maining Survivor, and when that information, it started to spread. And to me, that was honestly the thing that made Survivor really miserable to me, was the slugging, or like what the killers would do, like they'd pick up a survivor and drop them over and over again. So because like when you're carrying a survivor, the bleed out timer stops. When a killer carries a survivor, the bleed out timer stops. Like what a lot of killers would do is they'd pick up a survivor, put them down, and then then they would drop them. So, like, the survivors couldn't bleed out, and, like, they would be stuck in a game, and, like, a lot of killers would do that to me. Or like, they would just, like, down me and then slug me and, like, just let me bleed out on the floor for, like, as long as possible. Honestly, that was honestly when Survivor became so miserable. Even after playing for years, keep in mind, after like 500,000 iridescent shards, that's how much. And like that took me a long time to do. And when that information started to spread, that video Spook and Loops made, I can't remember what it was, but playing Survivor, it's honestly miserable to me personally. And like that's even like when I'm going for achievements or challenges, like it feels miserable. And I know Killer has its problems too. This isn't this isn't like one of those things. I understand Killer does too. I do play Killer. Like if everybody just rushes the generators, there's nothing you can really do as Killer. But like, at least you aren't the mercy of like someone with the same personality as a politician or a rich person. And at least like as a Killer, you're not trapped in a game, so to say. And that's why I don't think I'm gonna go back to Survivor, because I don't want to be trapped in a game because like some dude like he just has a vendetta against me or the survivors for like 30 minutes. And like that's when I personally left Survivor. I don't know if that's your experience or maybe it's not. That's just me though. Like I don't think I'll be back unless something changes or Killer is that miserable, but time will tell. I just don't know. And again, I know people are gonna like, some people, they don't even watch my videos, like they comment before they speak. Again, I don't hate these content creators. I don't even want them to stop what they're doing. They can do what they want. The more of the point of this video was, I just wish certain information wasn't shared, like the things I described above. And until these issues are fixed, honestly, I just don't see myself going back to Survivor. And honestly, I think that's why I enjoyed the 2 versus 8, because there was no pickup animation. So like killers couldn't abuse it and waste your time. You either bled out on the floor and moved on to the next game, or a killer would put you in a cage, and that would be it. And I much preferred that than the normal 2 versus 4. I mean, the 1 versus 4 mode. And this isn't like I'm leaving the game. I will never leave this game. Though it's like I said a long time ago, I will play this game until the bitter end. But I personally, I honestly think my Survivor days outside of challenges or ranking up, I think they're honestly over. It's more miserable to play than the old days, to sum it up to me, and I don't know how I'm gonna get over that, or like, and like that's my biggest problem with Survivor. Like, why would I play something that's more miserable to play? Or I could just like play Killer. Yes, Killer is miserable too, but I feel like Survivor, you have to deal with a miserable Killer, and then you gotta deal with a terrible team. It's like, when I play Survivor, I feel like I'm battling 2 demons at once. But like, when I'm playing Killer, it's like 1 demon, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, I just don't see myself going back to Survivor, and like I don't want to deal with the drama of like survive with friends, or like I gotta group up these people, and like we're gonna get mad at each other, and like we're gonna play super sweaty, and like we're gonna get wrapped up in this and then I just don't want that drama. So to me, I like, why not just load up Killer, have fun games, maybe some really bad games. That's just where I'm at. You can hate this video, you can say I'm wrong, but again, this is me personally. I don't see myself going back. Just, yeah, let me know what you think, if I'm wrong, if I suck, if I'm crazy. That's fine. I get a lot of hate comments too, but I understand. But yeah, that's it.